So we're out in the warehouse. We have a Liberty Fat Boy Jr. and a stack on Elite. We're just going to go through and show you some of the issues that we see with how they store guns and a simple way to upgrade them and solve those issues.
All right, so what I've done, I've taken half the safe and I've loaded in. I've got 6 rifles in. These are 6 of my more high-end, we'll say, rifles. What I want to show you right away, this is a 48 gun safe, 24 a side. I've got 6 rifles in here. It's pretty full. Granted, these are pretty good size rifles, but even if I had Winchesters, I'm not going to get more than about 12 guns in here, 13, until they're really banging into each other. But this is a Falcor 300. This is our PSL. This is my Colt comp rifle.
Now, they're all pretty much the same size, but if you did have a shorter rifle, it wouldn't fit in that rifle.
No, you'd have to do something with the shelf. I had a really short AR. All right, I've got the guns out now. What I've got is our Steel 6 kit. So what you get is 2 steel panels, the stock bases, and 6 of the upper cradles, and the mounting hardware to mount your safe. To learn more about the kits, go to our website. There's a lot of other applications that people use these for. Now let's show you the install into the Liberty safe. Okay, so first off, I want to take out the shelf out of here. I've got one of the panels. Now what I do is, I'm just going to eyeball this, is I position the first panel about 10 inches off the bottom, because that's space that I don't want. I want more vertical space for my saddles. I've got a Sharpie marker, and I'm simply going to mark holes, 4 holes on the carpeting. Now, the panels are held with, it's a threaded anchor, and then it's a small little drywall screw. And one of the things you're going to do with a safe is, it's got this long pilot for going into walls. I take a pair of cutters, nippers, and just cut the tip off. You don't need it for this application, and if the drywall is really shallow on some of the cheaper safes, you don't want it to be really long. Now I've got my holes marked, and what I use, there's got 3 options. I've got an awl here, which I can just punch right through the drywall and just wiggle a little bit to make a pilot hole. I can also use a small Phillips head screwdriver, or you can use a small mason bit. Now with the mason bit, you got to be careful that the carpeting doesn't twirl on the bit and kind of chew it up. So let me go, I'm going to put this on my mark. All I'm going to do is just boom, hit it in, wiggle it a little bit. Now I need to get a larger Phillips screwdriver. And then I just carefully screw the mounts in place. Now go slow with this, because you can strip these. Okay, I've got my anchors in place. I'm going to take my panel, put the screw in the first hole. Now when I install these, I do it with hand tools. You can use a drill, but you run the risk with a lot of torque of stripping some of this out. So it's not that hard to do it by hand. Now I'm going to tighten these up. I'm just using 4 anchors. The shear load on this system with the 4 anchors, we rate it 400 pounds. So you really got quite a bit of load capacity. Now I'll take the second panel, and I'll put that up, and I just repeat the process with the Sharpie marker. Okay, I've got the panels in. Now I'm just going to temporarily set the saddles in place. Stock bases go in. Stock bases go into the SecureIt logo facing out, the steps going into the gun, or into the safe so your gun's lean properly. And let's put the rifles back in. All right, so we've got all the guns in.
That looks good. What are the advantages of this?
All right, so right away, you've got a couple. Organizational awareness. You glance at this, you know if something's missing. you've got straight line access, one arm, one gun. I can take a firearm from the safe without banging into anything, without risk of losing zero or damaging an optic. Now I've got the gun stored here with all the optics in. You have the choice of storing the guns with the optics out. This gives you a lot of space behind the guns for accessories. You can look on our website. There's a wide variety of accessories. Given the choice in the room, I always recommend scopes in. If you've got something on a shelf, if you've got things in your hands, something falls, you'll never hit a scope, you won't lose zero or damage an optic. The system, as you can see, it was very simple to install and gives you a lot of flexibility in terms of weapon height, firearm style. And you can trick it out with a wide variety of accessories.
So let's look at the stack-on.
Okay.
So here we've got a stack-on Elite cabinet, and let's open it up and see what we have inside. We have some lever action rifles, some hunting rifles in here with slings, and it's kind of a mess. So what we're going to do is put our Rapid 6 kit in there to help smooth some of these storage issues out.
Now, the Rapid 6, instead of using steel panels, we're using our injection molded resin. This is made out of an olefin nylon blend. Just because it's lighter weight, it's injection molded, does not mean it's any less strength. We rate this for the same load capacity as the steel panels. Now, the panels have 3 holes. You can mount them with the drywall screws and the anchors just like the steel panels. But also, because of the lightweight nature, what we've done here is we've applied Velcro. I've got a 3rd strip here. We put 3 strips of Velcro on the panels, and it's very simple to do.
So just to be clear, the hardware, the screws, that hardware comes with the kit.
That's correct.
The Velcro is separate.
Right. The Velcro does not come with the kit. If your safe has the carpeting, like the tight carpeting, this Velcro will work fine. I applied 3 strips of Velcro to the panels, and we're just going to stick them right into the panel, right into the safe. Let's show you how it works. Now, one of the things you'll notice right away, the Beretta Storm with this safe, if you were to put the shelf low enough to hold this properly, nothing else would fit in it. This is a really, really short little gun. There. All right, so we've got the safe cleaned out. You grab the panels. Now I've got 3 of the panels that we put the Velcro on. I'm just going to kind of estimate where I think they should go height-wise with these single panels, about 16 to 18 inches off the ground. But they're easy to reposition, so you don't have to get too critical with it. Now I put these in about a ½ inch from the edge of the safe. They've got a notch, so the panels will index and line up with each other very easily.
You just kind of press them in.
Yeah, I just push them against. I'll raise this up a little bit higher just to give me some adjustment. You push them on, and the Velcro gives you quite a bit of shear load. If you're going to put a lot of hang bins or accessories with a lot of weight, I would put some screws in. But for just holding rifles, the Velcro works great.
So we've got the saddles, and we're just going to stick them in.
The kit comes with bungees for the saddles. The bungees come with all of our saddles. They're mainly designed in the military for transport applications. If you live in an area where there's earthquakes or you're doing a mobile, like in a mobile home, you got this bungees. For safes and things like that, we don't use the bungees. They're just really not necessary. All right, so we got the stock basis. Now, what we've got, I've got the little Beretta Storm. Now you've got the vertical ability to store the shorter rifles. And what you're getting is proper clearance, proper standoff to hold all these scoped rifles. Okay, so I've got the guns in. Now what I'm going to do, we're going to put the original stack-on piece back in. Put that in, throw it in the back.
That looks a lot better, and it was really easy to install.
Yeah, with the Velcro, it goes right in. Now, if you've taken the time and effort to invest in precision rifles or vintage rifles or just guns of quality, take the time to invest in good storage, because as I've said, most damage occurs going in and out of these designs. This is a poor design. Our system is integrated right with it. If it was mine, I'd pull it out, put another panel in there. But come to our website, look at all the conversion kits. We make 4 different kits. We also make the system available in large panels. You can do an entire wall. The thing to remember is you've spent the money and time on firearms. Store them properly, and they will last a lot longer.